All right, everybody out there in the Craft Chest Nation, it's I, Craft Chest here, and it is Memorial Day. I hope everybody out there is having an awesome day. Remember what this day is all about. It is not about barbecues and going to the beach and swimming and thinking that the apocalypse is over with, which I guess now we're winding down into the post-apocalypse times, according to everybody out there on the road. I do have some more on-the-road GoPro footage that I don't know how janky it's going to be because, you know, just going to be spliced together. I just turned it on and left it on, going out into the wastelands, driving on some back roads, and trying to get back here to the underground bunker, back to safety. Because let me tell you something. The law ain't playing today. They are out in full force. And I heard all these sirens, of course, on a holiday, and of course on a random Monday in the month of May. Not a random Monday, it is Memorial Day, I guess. And boy, they are rolling. So me, being the brave person that I am, I turned the scanner on, and once again, it's a scary place on that scanner. Ooh, man, I had to turn it off. They're pulling people over left and right. They got people in accidents. They got people with alarms. People falling out in their house with medical bracelet where they hit the button, they can't move. They fall and they can't get up, etc. and so forth. I had to turn it off. I mean, folks, things that happen outside of your life is just scary. Outside of my life, too, is scary. I'm like, man, what is going on right here? The world is so chaotic. Oh, man. And that's why I went out and braved the wastelands for some hamburger buns and some cheesecake and a chocolate silk pie and a couple of tiki torches and some fly traps and a gnat trap, because it's that time of the year getting ready for those, and I figured I better get that stuff now because I'm not going back out into the wastelands for quite some time. I went ahead and, since they had it, I bought me 3 big old pack of boneless, skinless chicken breast, Conica sausage. It's a sad day. They didn't have the little sausage, big sausage, but they didn't have any Conica. No Connecticut County sausage was in Walmart for the past 3 days, so yes, I braved it that many times just to see if they had it. But yeah, there we are. I don't know if I'm going to light the grill this afternoon or not. I made me a good old midnight casserole last night, put it in the refrigerator to where all those flavors are there together, and I love chicken casserole. You can see the pictures over on Twitter. If you're on the Twitters, I don't have Instagram or anything like that. You'll see my pictures all the time over there. Because I don't see the point in having 5 different destinations for websites. I just use Twitter and sometimes Facebook just for information if I want to get it out there to different people. Because that's a whole different crowd that follows me over there. People that actually know me in real life for the most part. So there we go. But today I ain't going anywhere else. I don't know if I'm going to like the grill. I already had me some chicken casserole for lunch. I got some laundry going. It's in the dryer. When that's done, I'm going to get that folded up. I got to do the fish water this afternoon. And then I think the rest of the afternoon, after about 3 o'clock, I'm just going to be either chilling with a little Jameson for the rest of the day. I might light the grill. I don't know. I'm still undecided. I still have 2 packs of chicken breast to put up. I might butterfly some of those and barbecue them. Just a light grilling. Not a really heavy-duty grilling because there's no sausage. I do have a big old pack of hamburger, though. I could do hamburgers, couldn't I? Yeah. And that way I'd have some food for the next 2 or 3 days if I did that. I don't know. We might. Depends on how the weather holds up. It's not too overly humid outside today. It's another reason why I'm like, do I want to grill or not? Do I want to go through that or not? I just don't know. We'll see. So I'll get some footage with that. GoPro footage. I did hit my record button on my GoPro while I was out in the wastelands. And I have tons of footage on that. I just left it rolling. Except for when I went into a floor mart to get all that good stuff that I needed. And then I turned it on and left it on for the remainder of the time. And we went, to the package store, driving a couple of back roads. Mainly just trying to get back here to the underground bunker. I had to, man. People are crazy out there. I mean, folks are driving so reckless and fast. And it's all of a sudden. There was even a news story on it here recently about how people, and nobody understands it. They're like, since the apocalypse started, everybody is driving in the triple digits on 2-lane roads, not only the interstate, but people are just booking it. And I guess that's why the scanner over here was blowing up with traffic stops, because people just ain't going to do right. Why? Where you got to be that's important. All right? The apocalypse is happening. You ain't working? Take your time. You'll get there. But man, it's crazy. And that's why I don't like going out, especially now. I don't know. Y'all saw how I drive. All right, you've seen how I drive. That's how I drive, you know. Warp 7.5 and cruise on the interstate. And then the rest of the time, you know, if it's 30, I try to stay there, 35, 40 at the max. This road's 40 here. Sometimes I have to boost it up to 55, 60 miles an hour not to get run over, depending on what time it is on this road back to the bunker. You really do, or you'll get run over. They'll push you off the road. It's that crazy out there in the wastelands right now. But anyway, I got some footage. I'll render it down, see what I can get from it. If it edits down to where it makes sense. And there was one spot in there that I want to give a heads up on, because it was just a raw reaction. Some dude I was going to get over. There was a guy on a bike. He was on my side, which you're supposed to be. And I got over a little bit, but he turned the bike sideways and like blocked the road. I was like, oh, hell no. What's this dude doing? And I couldn't tell at first what he had in his hand. I couldn't tell if it was a knife, a shotgun, whatever. It ended up being a weed eater. But I might put that in there because, I don't know. I may have to mute the audio on it, because I was like, what is this dude doing? I got to make sure that I didn't say any filth that went too far. In other words. All right, but anyway, we have that to look forward to. If I do light the grill today, I'll get the GoPro cleared off and charged up, which the battery life on this one, man, I got lucky. I got a good one. Because, I mean, I had left it running for the whole time I was out, and I was out for a good hour and a half, and it's not even a quarter of the battery drained off that thing. What? And I've only used like maybe 6 gigs of information on it. And I just, it's a good little hero session is legit. And I love the fact, there's a lot of things I like about that GoPro so far. I like the fact that it knows if it's upside down or right side up, and it spins the camera to where it's always right side up. That's crazy to me. I like that. That is awesome. Now, if you want an upside down shot, I don't know how you would actually get an upside down shot since that's the case. There may be a setting. I'll look in the app, because I do have the GoPro app now. And that GoPro app is actually pretty nifty. I mean, you can clear information off of it, all kind of stuff. Change settings, time lapse, etc. and so forth. So I'm going to have to really deep dive into that app and see what it does. So far, just hitting the button, getting some raw footage has been good enough. And maybe if I do light the grill today, that'll be perfect. I'll try another mount. I'll do the head cam mount. I guess I'll try that out some whenever I'm actually going out, lighting the grill and flipping the meat and basting it, and y'all can actually get up close and personal. And it's not going to be that fancy of a grilling though. Walmart was out of corn. My grill corn, I couldn't do grilled corn. They didn't have any corn on the cob. None. No corn on the cob. No sausage. They had hamburger. I got a big old box of hamburger and some chicken breast. So it's just going to be chicken breast and hamburgers, really. I didn't even get any hot dogs, because I didn't know if the kids or whatever might want to come over and grab some of that. But they eat hamburgers, so, you know, that's quite obvious, because last time I did a big grilling and took over to some kids, they tore that stuff up. One of them made 2 of them hamburgers. Them things like a 1/3 pound to a 1/2 pound each. Tore that up, and that was a girl. Yeah, so we got that. I'll fire it up here, I guess, if I go outside, if the humidity is not too bad. I do want to try that head cam too. I need to go over here and see if the extension ladder is still there, because there is a limb that's hanging over the Cavalier out here that I want to cut, because I cut that thing back every year, and every year it grows back identically the same. That's the craziest limb I've ever seen in my life. I cut it back and it just goes whoop, right on back where it was, and it's right there. Like it grows and stops right there, where when you get in the car, you hit your head on it every time. Why can't you just grow to the ground? I don't understand. It gets there and just stops. Trees, they have a sense of humor. They know what they're doing. But I think that's enough randomness. You know, look forward to all that. Just wanted to get a video out there to everybody. I do have some other material I want to go over. Don't let me forget. There was this post I saw about workers speaking out. And actually, you know what? Forget that. I'll do it in this one. I saw this crazy post on Twitter from the Free Press. And Free Press was a very large advocate for net neutrality. But I kept following these guys, and they have kind of gone extreme on everybody. And they have this post about workers at Amazon speaking out against Amazon and conditions and this, that, and the other, and other workers from other companies speaking out, and they're getting fired for it, reprimanded, this, that, and the other. Here's the problem. It's fine to speak out. You guys and gals out there have heard me speak out plenty about our clientele, where I work, conditions, the way I like it, some things I don't like, whatever. But here's the trick. Don't mention your company's name. All right? If you happen to find out where I work, that's fine. You figured it out. Deductive reasoning. But I'm not going to come out and tell you that I work for a particular company while I'm bashing that particular company, unless it's something that they have done that is a violation that I want to document, that I want to get out there, and not forget. I want proof. I want recording. And a lot of times, even that shouldn't be posted to the internet. So you're doing that to yourself. It's fine to speak out. It's fine to have a voice. Okay? It's fine to say, if I so happen to work for Amazon, this XYZ is happening. But don't throw yourself out there and say, I work for Amazon, and they're the biggest pieces of crap company to work for because of XYZ. You did that to yourself. All right? That's bashing a company, and that's actually against policies in most companies. All right? Number one, conflict of interest, because you're working for a company that has confidential clauses, all right, and you're posting information about the company, which is in your, especially like if you have a big YouTube channel, or people on Facebook and all that, people are making money off of that stuff, whether it be donations, bits, and all this, Twitch, subscribers, YouTube, whatever. That's a conflict of interest and confidentiality clause that every company has every employee sign every single year. Matter of fact, it's probably about time for us to have one coming up. And the other thing was, and I'm going to end that there on that one. The other thing is some guy posted out there, and I want everybody to understand, I'm not nor for, against, or whatever, the president, okay, or current President Trump. I'm not for, against, or whatever. The dude's doing a job just like everybody else does a job. All right? And some guy came out there and got the support of all these other people, especially the actors. The actors are the be-all, end-all of knowledge and common sense of the planet. You all know this. We all know this. All right? I'm not going to say any names, but this guy was a known guy that does press and acting and whatever. And he posted out there that the president, how dare he go golfing whenever you got 100,000 people dying under his watch and this and that and the other. And I'm thinking, really? I was like, dude, it's called mental health. Okay? No matter what's going on out there, all right? He's not a doctor. Okay? He's not the absolute policymaker as far as medical is concerned. Okay, there's nothing that he can do whatsoever to influence what goes on, what's not already going on in the medical industry. And everybody needs to take a day to decompress. Like yesterday, that was a day for me. Y'all didn't hear hide no hair except for midnight. Y'all know why I had a midnight casserole? Because the time I woke up randomly. I went to bed the night before at midnight, woke up randomly at 5 o'clock. Couldn't go back to sleep. Like, tried so hard, so I got up. I went to the Apocalypse store, all right, the Wastelands. Tried to get some stuff. I got some few groceries, didn't get everything I needed. All right, when I got home, I was like, dude, I am out of it. So I took yesterday, put on some Fallen Skies, because I acquired me a copy of all the seasons. And I just laid back and napped. I like cat-napped all day. Couldn't help it. I tried it. I was like, man, I need to get up and do the fish water. Couldn't do it. I mean, I was out. I was done, man. Mentally, physically, I was done. Because this past week, we got beat down at work. All right? Now, we couldn't do anything about it. We all had a job to do, and we did our jobs. But when it comes to that rest day, all right, mentally and physically, everybody, even the person posting that, I bet you somewhere in their timeline, I'm going to take the day off for mental health. I'm going to take the day off to decompress. I don't feel so well. I'm this, that, and the other. Every single person has a tweet like that. All right? I've had it. All right? Where, man, I feel like I don't even feel bad about it, but I am so lazy today. Just kick it back. And even the president needs a day of just get away from it all. All right? He's not exempt from the human race just because he's president. All right? I don't care if it was an Obama, a Trump, a Clinton, a Reagan, whoever. Who's that other dude that ran? Ross Perot. It could be him. I don't care who it is. That dude died, by the way, man. Rip Ross Perot. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Whoever's on duty. Not a medical expert. Everything's in place. They're winding back. We're getting the reopening done. But just because this many people died, oh my God, you're not allowed to play golf. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. And y'all know it. I don't know why y'all post that stuff up there spreading hate. You shouldn't spread hate. And I'm going to leave that there. It's a craft of the mind. Go out there and have some fun. Woo! Stay tuned for some more awesome videos. And enjoy your Memorial Day. Remember what this day is about. Remember the fallen soldiers who gave you your freedom while you're out there playing golf, while you're out there barbecuing. Show a little respect.